Welcome back to this week's episode of Everyday Shit with Georgie and myself, the podcast where we discuss everyday things, happenings within the world, try and figure them out, give our opinions on it, and try and make you laugh while doing so.
Hmm.
So, Georgie,
What's that?
how's things been?
Good. Very good.
Did
I'm a little tired.
good night. It's well, it is weekend, so it's always good to have a little bit of fun. They say, what? All work and no play make Johnny a dull boy. Or
What kind of a
Or
saying is that?
Georgie a dull girl.
I've never heard that one.
Well, have you never?
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay. Well, you learn something new every day.
20-year-olds have all these weird sayings.
Yes, it's go away my age there. Anyway, so you've had an eventful weekend.
I have, yeah. I was out Friday, out Saturday. Today I should probably just chill, but I'm not going to do that.
Why break a streak? You're on a hat trick.
I'm a heavily extroverted person. If I'm stuck inside my house, it'll literally put me into depression. Like, I need to be out.
Okay.
I need to fly.
And just another thing, Nike has sent me an email that they're not too impressed with some of the social media posts they've seen. Have you
Listen,
made your decision
I
yet?
have not purchased the Under Armour just yet,
Okay.
but I cannot get my hands on a Metcon in a size 4 anywhere in black. Okay, there's other colors,
Okay.
but I want a black pair. And it's very like manly. It's all men's sizes, not except for the women. And yeah, so I might be buying an Under Armour.
Okay. And did you try even on the Nike online store? Okay.
I
No,
had
no.
a 3.5
Okay.
and a 5 or something like that. But as a trainer, if your shoe's not the right size, then
Yeah.
not gonna-
No. Not just that. But also sometimes it's weird. Like my pedal shoes on Nikes. I looked at them. They didn't have my size. And then one day I just went back onto the Nike store. They had my size.
Although I haven't looked in a week, so maybe I should.
Yeah. And then they had my size. And then when they had my size, I just bought it straight away.
Yeah, but listen, those Under Armours are nice. They
Okay.
are very nice. They're very nice.
Well, you know what? Also, sometimes maybe buying another pair, you've got something to compare it to then. To see how it does compare to the Nike trainers you do have.
Yeah, I'm still going to be biased though.
Yeah.
Nike more.
Well, you never know. Might just swing your vote. Eh? I never used to be an iPhone person. And
True.
look at
I
me
did
now.
once in my life try to buy a Reebok and a Puma for training, right? But I have a lot of trainers, like maybe 11 or 12 pairs now. And the Puma was absolute rubbish. Rubbish. It didn't even last me a year. And I don't train in my shoes every day. Like, because I have so many, I alternate and I like match them in my outfit.
Puma work on your shit.
Yeah. Like, maybe they've gotten better now, but that shoe was so bad that I was like, I'm never buying a Puma again.
Right.
Never, ever. In the inside, all like came apart, whatever. The Reeboks were good. Just wasn't my vibe. I was just like, don't want to go back to it. So maybe some Under Armour it'll be. I've bought some Under Armour and I say their stuff is good.
Well, we'll wait because the suspense is now killing me. But we'll wait to hear what you'll
We'll see
find
about
out.
next week if I
What
have a
you find
Metcon
out.
or what do they call it? A Rain 5 or a Rain 6. That's what the Under Armour.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get both.
Well, that would be first right. And at least Nike will still get what they want. So, Georgie, we were going to review some series or some documentaries.
Yes.
And
Wait, we didn't ask your week. I'm sure how's your week then?
my week's been fairly.
Are you also dabbling in whether you should buy Nike or Under Armour?
No. I just go and walk around aimlessly until something catches my eye, and then I just buy that. I went on Friday to go with somebody to go get something, and I ended up walking out with something for myself.
How are you with shopping as a male?
Very bad.
Okay, is it?
Like
'Cause most male don't like to shop.
I love shopping.
Like it.
I like a good shop.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, I'm one of those people when I walk into a grocery store, I've got a list of what I need, but I like walking down each aisle just in case
I'm like, the
something
shop will tell me.
me what I want. Exactly. And I am obviously getting older, and I notice that because things like plugs, double point plugs and things tend to get you all excited and hot and bothered. So when I feel like, I'm like, yes, this thing's got a USB and it's got this, then I get quite excited by it.
I
And
realized mine was also when I walked past like a chopping board and I was like, wow, that's a good chopping board.
there you go. And
Good
when
luncheon.
you change the dishwashing sponge, and it's like,
Oh,
Then I was like,
yeah.
then I'm like, okay, maybe this is not the sort of.
Or the one thing that it also made me realize was Finnish changed their tablets for the
Okay,
dishwasher,
yeah.
and I hate them.
Okay,
They changed it to like that jello one instead of
okay,
the block
block.
that they had.
Yes.
And it gets stuck in because they didn't stick to the right shape. The dishwasher now has a rectangle spot
Oh,
for
yes.
the tablet.
Yes.
This one now they've made into like a square. So when I close the little thingy, it gets stuck there and it actually doesn't release the tablet properly. And
Okay.
I hate that Finnish did this.
Shit.
Like, please go back to the old tablet.
Well,
I bought the Finnish powder.
and I'm not the biggest fan of the
Okay.
powder. No, I'm not a fan of the powder. The tablets were much
But
better.
nobody else's tablets work like their tablets.
No, 100% market leaders.
Yeah.
But
But anyway, yeah.
yeah, other than that, it's been fairly eventful. Just been busy doing
Paddle,
things.
paddle, paddle.
Paddle a lot, yes. I almost got roped into 2 games yesterday. So I played yesterday afternoon. While I was on the court, people came and approached me, do I want to play another game? And I was like, yes. I was like, I will.
Yes, I know.
And then I said yes. And then luckily they couldn't get a team together.
I find myself just wanting to play for hours. Hey, it's actually ridiculous.
Especially when you got nothing else to do. So if you got
Mm.
nothing else to do, you might as well.
I'm like, this is such a healthy obsession of mine.
Rather than sitting at home.
Yeah.
But then also I had homework to do. So I had to watch Ragnarok last night. So I was like, I can't wait too late.
Hmm.
I gotta go home and start watching it.
Let's jump into that. What did you think of
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok?
So once again, start the video graphics and all of that, hell of a good. The actors, very good. Storyline, okay. The logic of it, not my type. Like I'll give you an example. They put that thing on his neck that they keep buzzing him with, and I'm going, "How's this God of Thunder?
No, yeah.
He's so strong. He's knocking the Hulk around like he's nobody's business, and he can't get that little thing off his neck."
No,
But-
but the point is that they make it out of these metals that can contain these big ass superheroes.
Okay, so see, things like that. But I mean, one of my favorite characters is the Australian rock guy. Like,
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
New Zealander.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
Well, for like moments he sounds South African.
okay.
Yeah.
So he's one of my favorites. I just found he led the yeah, he made it quite funny. Him and his little buddy with the knives.
Yeah, his humor was good.
Yeah. So in total,
Out of 10?
I'll give it a 7, and the reason for it being is everything was good. It's just once again, I think I maybe look at it with too much of a logical brain.
Yeah.
And I'm going, how can he do that, but he can't do this? I think
Listen, can you let logic leave the room when you're watching the damn movie?
I tried like last night, like I was saying to myself, just try and
Apply yourself.
just don't let the rules matter. Just see what happens. And then let's put it this way. About 15 minutes into the movie, I was going, oh, this is gonna be a long movie. I was like, I was like, I promise you, it's like when you're running on the treadmill, I kept checking, hour and a half to go. But then I then did find myself closer to the end.
Someone be so dramatic about a Marvel movie.
And then closer to the time, I started sort of getting more into the story that I wasn't checking the clock.
Oh no, what did I do to you?
No,
You watch a Marvel movie.
No, but it was good because I needed to see what all the hype is about.
And it got you out your comfort zone.
No, justice for damn sure that it did do. As I said, it's not bad. It's just I think maybe I'd have to really train my brain, as you said, just to switch off and not think about because also like this teleporting and stuff, and I'm like, this is they're making things up as they go along.
You really have to extract from
Yeah.
normality
Yeah,
to watch things like that. But that's what I was trying to say to you, that was one of my things that I was like, it really does make me just escape and not think about anything real, and that's what I like about it. Cause I'm like, in that moment that I'm like sitting watching that film or whatever, I want to think about all the real things and work and this and that. I want it to be so far-fetched and that I'm in another dimension sort of thing. So
I guess, like for instance, I guess it's like Superman. Everyone wants to fly. It's impossible for a man to fly, but yet we can all dream.
yeah.
We can all dream.
Yeah. I don't know if you would want to fly.
Hell, maybe if I
Maybe you wouldn't be so afraid though.
I know, I was gonna say, if I knew, because thinking if you fly, you never fall. So, or unless you're Buzz Lightyear, then you're falling with style.
Speaking of flying, did you see that another airplane crashed?
Uh-huh.
So there was an airplane that crashed going from India to London. I
Okay.
think it's like 260 passengers, one survivor.
Sure.
One survivor. The way this plane cuffed the floor, I don't know
Or
how.
was it on landing?
It was on takeoff.
Okay.
And they say, obviously, your most vulnerable time in an airplane is when you're taking off.
Yeah.
Up to, I think, 10,000 feet. And then, no, less than that. Sorry. I don't know. and then, but anyway, so theirs was like, as they were taking off, I think they only got to 600 feet. And then, I don't know, something malfunctioned. We obviously don't know yet. I assume they'll do all the, they call it aircraft investigation.
Yeah.
And then it like landed up plummeting into a university and injured people in the university, killed people in the university, killed everyone on board, and there was one survivor. Yeah.
Yes.
And it was like, he wasn't supposed to be on that seat. And then he moved to that seat, and it was seat 11. And it happened on the 11th of June. And then he was like put in ward or bed 11 or something like that in the hospital. Like 333, like,
And now I had a question. What do you know what plane it was? And I'm gonna assume it's a Boeing.
It was a Boeing, yes. They
Yes.
did say that because everyone was like hunting on saying, yes,
Boeing has gone backwards.
what a terrible plane, yeah. And I'm so terrified of flying, eh? Oh, God, and I had to get on an airplane in a month. And I was just like, oh my God. Like,
Have you ever
I
had
think I had 3 crashes in the last year.
Yeah. And,
Wait, 5. Like 3.
yeah. Well, I know about the one in Philadelphia.
Yes.
I know about the one in Washington where it did the chopper, the
Yes.
military chopper.
Oh, that was wild, yeah.
And that also, I don't know how that happened.
No, something was deliberate there for sure.
Because you don't
can't
see that
be-
huge
yeah.
fork in the sky.
Ex-military,
Mm.
you knew exactly what you were doing.
And then, that's only 2 that I knew about prior to
Apparently
this
it's
one.
the 5th one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I tell you what, I'd be a little nervous if it was a Boeing that I was flying in.
How do I tell?
Your ticket will generally tell you what plane you're on.
Let's say an Airbus, but I must actually just double check.
Fingers
That's
crossed.
wild that in
Fingers
this day and age, we're sitting with 5 or 3 or whatever plane crashes in the last year.
Because that's maybe the next documentary I should suggest for you.
Oh, God.
Is that there's a whole documentary on Boeing and how they've gone so backwards because they cost cutting and things like that.
Cost cut in aviation. There's just no such thing.
For shareholders and people who want profit. So that was like obviously when they had the inquiry, they were like, listen, they asked the CEO of Boeing how much money he makes, and it's billions a year. And they're like, okay, well, you make all this money, yet you cutting costs on other things and stuff like that. So the long and the short of it is, Boeing has got a very bad rep at the moment, and Airbus is obviously loving it because a lot of airlines are now saying, look, cancel our orders for the Boeings, especially that 787 Max, the one that's fallen 3 times already. So please, if you see 787 Max, maybe see if you can't get another flight.
How wild is that? Just,
Yeah, 3 times. One in Ethiopia, I think 1 in Korea, but like within the space of like a couple of months, the thing just goes up and then suddenly starts plummeting.
that's not like that.
Yeah.
He's like,
Anyway,
that is
exciting
crazy.
times, I guess, if you're flying.
Yay for me.
I might,
I'm already such a nervous wreck on a plane.
and that's what I was going to say. Has anything ever happened on the plane, or is it just a fear?
Touch wood, no, nothing's ever happened. It's literally just a fear.
Okay.
I think my brain just can't fathom the fact that you just have these things flying in the air that weigh like how many tons, which
Yeah.
I understand like the aerodynamics and the science behind it. But I'm just like, it's not normal. It's not natural. Just in this thing.
Also, another thing I wanted to get back to, because obviously, last week's podcast, we spoke about, I think, an irrational fear.
Yes. I said, what irrational?
Yeah, and mine wasn't the greatest answer. But now I've got to I'll think about it. But this week I was going, I should say that. Anyway.
Wait, what was it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to, because I was like, it was something, and then I was like, okay, that's an irrational fear. Not skydiving, not but
I
something
didn't
very,
even say flying, but because I've mentioned
or
obviously.
it might have been the one where you asked what is something as a child that you believed?
Yes, I said, what was something
Yes,
stupid that you
you
believe as a
believed there
child?
was something, and I said, I don't really think, but there was something that I believed. Oh, that's what it was. I used to believe that if you had like a mole and it got ripped off or whatever, you'd get cancer.
Oh.
So that was something. So I've got like this little mole in the back of my neck, and then obviously as a kid you driving through jungle gym, cargo nets, and the thing ripped, and it like sort of come off a little bit.
Oh no,
And then I was like, I'm gonna get cancer. And I went home and I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna die. And then, but it's my bloody mother who told me all these things.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Where else do we hear all this crap from?
yeah.
Than our mothers.
So yeah, so okay, so that was the one thing. I thought, well, I did believe some stuff when I was a youngster. Although I'm still not sure if it's untrue because it's never come off.
Well, I mean, don't they say like something like moles or whatever shouldn't be in the sun because you are more like likely to get it?
Yeah. Although this one is in a quite a exposed area, and I'm always, when you're in the sun, and the one place that really tends to burn on me is
Back
the neck.
neck, yeah.
So
Gotta wear those fishing hats or whatever.
you know what? We'd rather die than look stupid.
Yeah.
So but yeah.
Fashion is key. Okay, so Ragnarok, not so bad then.
Not bad. As I said, you need to.
You're not gonna watch it again. You wouldn't be watching it again. That's the truth.
100%. I might give another something a go. See like Iron Man or something. See if that, because that almost lends itself to a bit more of a Batman vibe. Where it's a man that makes things.
Technology.
Yes, you see like technology I can live with, because like I can understand how people can fly using technology. That sort of stuff. It's just
okay, yeah, that's actually true because he wears a suit that's got obviously technology in it, whatever. Yeah, that's a good one.
So I might try I might
dab a little bit of Iron Man there.
And Iron Man, is that also part of Marvel?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm still in the Marvel.
Still in the Marvel universe.
Okay.
And they actually do tie together. Even Thor and Iron Man, all of that lands up like tied together, and all have movies together called the Avengers.
Okay.
So definitely watch Iron Man. You're gonna need those storylines as well for later on when I make you watch all the Avengers.
Lovely. And
I will have Lucian in the Marvel universe by the end of this year.
I tell you what, let's see. I'd be highly impressed if you did. And yourself, you had to.
So I had to watch Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. Oh my God. So I actually have one more episode to watch because there was like 7, I think, or 8, something like that. It is so hectic that people live like that. To give a brief of what it is, it's basically, what are they called again? Mormon, yeah. And it's a documentary about how they had like 1 million wives. It's a cult, actually. And I think the one thing that confused me the most watching it, so basically as a female, it was a hard watch, I must say. Like, marrying off your children at 14, raping them, things like that. That was really hectic. What I don't understand though, how the one chick just like ran away. She like escaped and ran away. And obviously that's when she got involved with the authorities and things like that. Why can't more of them just leave?
Kids. Fear.
Brainwashed.
No, brainwashed, but also fear, because I guess if you think about it, you at home, you go out, you meet other people at school and stuff that are different to you. So when you leave your home, you have an outsider that you can go to, for instance.
Actually,
where with them, they know that they've never known anyone outside.
Yeah, and they still said that they would rip out pieces, like pages from their textbooks, so that they would literally only learn what they wanted them to know. The fact that these kids were falling pregnant, they didn't even know about how to fall pregnant, like, it did the total opposite of what Ragnarok is supposed to do. I was so in my feels, and it was so like afterwards, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that people like this exist.
100%.
The fact that they got him on like the most wanted list in America with flipping Bin Laden, like, it's absolutely wild. But it was a good watch, I must say.
And the thing that, but still nice people. I only thing I've got to say is, like I take my hat off to the big chief, and I just go, you know what, to pull off something as elaborate as that, because I'm just sitting there going, now this whole thing started, was this old man going, you know what, I want to sleep with all these women. How am I going to get this right? I tell you what, I'll just tell him Jesus says so. And then they just go and they sorted out. And somehow everyone starts believing in this whole bullshit. And like, I promise you, if anything, he's the devil himself.
Oh yeah.
But as I said, and our people, but it just also shows you how bad religion can be in the sense of
Yeah.
people
It can be really used as a power source.
people are so desperate to believe in something that, I mean, once again, for me, the logic would kick in going,
Mm.
there's you want to know what it's my wife? I think no. This
Do
is
you think the logic would set in
yeah.
had you been born and
Born-
bred like that?
I would,
Probably
I
not.
don't know. I'd like to believe, like, I'll give you an example. Why
I
I
got a
say that.
strong mind. They won't get me.
No, I'll tell you why. Because even me, as such, again, obviously, I wasn't born into a cult, but like, my parents had very strong beliefs in certain things, and I promise you,
Question.
a lot. Like, I sometimes sit there going, how are these people my parents? I'm not, I don't even think like them. I'm like, the things that they sometimes say, then I go, how?
Yeah.
How is it? How is it that you guys believe these things?
Oh yeah, I've had a fair share of moments like that with my mom. I was just looking at her and be like, "What are you saying, woman?"
Yeah. So I'd like to believe that when it got to something, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not quite sure. This sounds a little
I'd
bit
also
far-fetched.
like to believe that I wouldn't, but I don't know.
It's tough to say.
I feel like, when what do they call it, oxytocin or whatever, when that
Ah.
hormone hits you, stupid.
Yeah, and
But it also does go back to, like, every time we spoke about relationships, and it just shows you that manipulation is really like the most powerful thing. If you can master manipulating people, yes, you can
do anything.
have a cult.
Your own little cult.
Your own little cult.
Start small.
And obviously all the other men were now jumping on this bandwagon because they also get to have however many wives and whatever. So
and it sounds like a great idea till your wife has to go to some other man, and then you're like, I'm not.
I don't know how.
I was liking when I could sleep with everyone else's wives, but now they don't. I don't play well with others.
Plus, I mean, I already have like 7 personalities as a female. I'll show you one with like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, I'll send you one. You'll get 7.
That's a lot of personality.
Yeah. And also, like, for instance, where they have to go and kiss the good night every night, standing queue,
Lining up.
and then he picks one for the evening.
Yes. Oh my God.
So,
It
anyway,
was so, I was just like, ugh. When she was like, she managed a few nights to, like, because he was old.
yes,
She managed a few nights to get him to sleep rather, or she would rub his feet, she would do this, whatever, all these things that she would do just to get him to sleep rather and not have sex with her. Like, it was wild. And she's like 15, absolutely wild.
crazy.
I would crash out. I would never be able to if it was my child. I would never.
I didn't think that helped escape, but yeah, once again, they all,
Although there was that scene where she said like they would just wake up and their kids were basically just gone to the other camp.
yeah,
The child has to go and get married.
and I think that must be quite odd. But you see, also, the people, they believe that if he chooses your child, then you're closer to God.
Mm.
You see, so by your child getting, you actually want your child to get chosen, so that you move up the church. But yeah,
I think what's crazy is like if that's the one that's exposed, that's the one documentary, or there's probably, like, there's a few, like I watched that Scientology documentary.
Yeah.
That was also wild. And it just, there's so much of that happening in the world that you don't realize. And it's just, you're just so privileged that you live. I'm so privileged to be able to get out, do whatever work I want, give people attitude, play paddle, like whatever. Got so much freedom, and we forget
yeah.
how incredibly powerful that is.
Also, just it's scary how messed up the world is. That you have people that like come up with shit like this. But anyway, so that's your documentary. I've got another one for you. We'll talk about it at the end.
Okay.
I've got another one. It's going to scare you even more because it's in South Africa. But yeah. So shall we get into those questions?
Yeah. Topics. What we tackling?
We're tackling a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So, what is the best advice you've ever been given?
Best advice I've ever been given. A millionaire once told me, don't chase a passion, chase something you're good at, make a fuck ton of money, and then use your money to go chase a passion.
Okay.
And that was like, that stuck with me. I was like, you're right, actually. In your 20s, you're not doing things for passion or art or whatever, unless you really hit it, which is like a small percentage. But he was like, anything you're good at, you'll eventually enjoy, make a lot of money doing that, and then use that money to go pursue a passion.
Okay.
And that's like really good advice that I got.
Best advice I've ever gotten. That's now that I think about it. Hmm. Best advice I've ever been. If somebody offers you a job and you don't know how to do it, say yes and you can figure it out later.
Yeah. Fake
Richard
till you make
Branson,
it.
that's it. Richard Branson said that.
Oh, is it?
Also a millionaire, but he didn't say directly to me. He said it on a piece of paper and I. But
Mine like it was my mom's mate or something.
okay.
And he has so much money, more money than he knows what to do with. And yeah, like I was just chatting to him one day and I was in that space of like, but some people do what they love and this and that. And it just seems like such a fantasy, right? And yeah, and he was just like, most people who own their businesses are highly stressed most of the time, things like that. It's not all hunky dory. And then that's when he said, he was like, my suggestion, make a shitload of money doing something that you're good at. And you'll eventually like it a little bit because you're good at it. And then he was like, then later I'll use that money and go do passions. And I was like, good advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phrases that you live by.
Fuck it, I'll make up the money later. Phrases that I live by. Like, YOLO is definitely one of them.
Okay.
I'm like, every time I'm like about to spend money or I'm about to have a drink or anything, I'm like, YOLO.
Sounds like girls' maths to me.
Yeah, like, just a girl. God, there's so many. What are some of yours?
Okay, so I would say, I think I've got a few, but so let's go. The first one is, fortune favors the brave. Take chances. Take chances. You get nowhere playing it safe.
Yeah.
The other thing I would say is, if you're going to miss the bus, you might as well miss the bus running.
Okay.
Meaning, once again, give it your all. If you're going to do something, go hard. And if you end up fucking up and missing and you get
it
it
also
wrong,
sound more profound. But I'll be like, you know what? Whatever you do, go full send.
then sense.
Full
Tilt. Tilt.
Full send.
And then also the other one is, I'd rather be looking at it than be looking for it. I'd rather have something and not need it than need something and not have it.
Yeah, that's a good one. One of my main ones that I live by is I live in the abundance.
Okay.
That's like a sentence that I say a lot. Every time something frustrates me or I've had to spend a lot of money on something or something breaks or like my iPad dropped the other day and the screen shattered and it's like $5,000 to fix. And I was just like, and I was so mad and it like ruined my day and everything. And then I just try and sit back and go, I live in the abundance, just relax. You can do it again. You'll make the money again, whatever, like money can't buy time. It essentially can, but you'll make money again. You're not going to make like the day again. So don't let it ruin it. So I live in the abundance. Me and my sister really try and use that one a lot.
Okay.
And I don't mean like I'm stinking rich or anything. I mean, I got my health, I got an income, I got things like that. You live in the abundance, having all of those things, you'll make up whatever again. So that's one of my main ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see what's next. So
Wait, what was your third one?
the third one was that I'd rather be looking at it
Oh,
than
yes.
for it.
I like that one. I'm going to use that one.
Okay, I think I know this one. Bush or beach? Bush.
Definitely.
Okay.
It's actually ridiculous how obsessed I am with the Kruger National Park
Okay.
and the bush in Jeff.
Okay.
But I think it's because I have foreign parents who aren't from here. So obviously they had a love for it.
Okay.
And I think that was passed on to us. Like you just don't have the bush and the animals and everything like that in Serbia.
Yeah.
So for us, it was just something so amazing. And I just kept it like going like through life. And I absolutely love it. I think I've been to the Kruger maybe 11 times or 12 times, something ridiculous. I go as much as I can. If I can go every year, mid-year, it's like a must. I have to. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
You?
I'm a beach person. For me, once again, seen one animal, seen them all.
No way.
Then I'm like, a giraffe, seen one. Please, can we see something more exciting like a leopard?
Excuse me. How many times have you seen a freaking wave?
Wave.
A wave in the ocean.
Yeah.
And it's
No, but the wave calms me. When the giraffe and the elephant are walking close, I'm going, can you back off a little bit, please?
the fuck up.
Yeah. Sit your lanky hands down before you get knocked the fuck out. But yeah, so
But like, come on, when you can't like a giraffe or lion, there's something so majestic about them. You can't get used to something like that. It's crazy.
life maybe slightly different. But I tell you what, also looking at the ocean, you got to be like, yes, that's a big dam, eh?
there is like some psychology that shows that is like good for you or whatever.
I like the sound. No, I'm not a fan.
And
That's why when I go on the beach holiday, the house we stay at must have a pool. Because I'm not going to swim in the beach because I like swimming in the ocean. I hate getting out the water
I do like to swim in the ocean, but it's everything else about it.
because I hate having
The wind picks up the sand and
I hate having to shake your towel off so you don't get the sand on it. And so I'm not a big fan of sand and being uncomfortable. And so that's what my thing is. We're going down.
yeah.
The house must have a pool because that's where I'm going to be spending most of
Definitely.
my day.
Though I will say, when I was in Croatia, that beach was like incredible. No sand, obviously. They have all the like the little white rocks or whatever. So that was amazing. And then also it's still water.
Okay.
So like waves and shit. So it was like drinking my wine in the ocean.
Floaty.
Yeah, literally, you can put like a whatever tights or something, and you can float around with some meze.
And also probably no sharks.
No, I don't think so. And no tops. People don't wear tops there. We're such prudes in South Africa, actually. So I was there. My mom was like, just take your top off. It's fine, man. Everyone has their top off. And there was like a family there with like a 9-year-old boy. And I was like, oh, I don't know. So I took my top off and then I was like, I'm just going to tan my back. I think I had it off maybe for like 30 minutes. And I was like, nope, I was like, I'm putting my top back on. Can't do it.
I guess because I say I don't know. It is, yeah. I think even for guys, I don't know if I'd go on a nudist beach and just drop rods.
The thing is, though, what I noticed is like the men were so used to it. They don't even look. They literally just walk past you. They don't even look. No one gives a shit. It was so wild. But no, I'm not doing it again.
All right. Well, at least it was an experience.
And imagine you burn your nipples as well. No, thank you.
Yeah, they tender for all the wrong reasons.
Yo.
Okay.
Next one.
Strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, my strength, I think, I'm confrontational. And I love that part about me. I look at these people who can't speak up or speak to a boss at work or confront a friend or anything. And I'm like, oh, no, you must talk.
Yes.
So I would say strength is that's a strength.
Yeah.
I am quite a natural leader. I think that's a strength I have. I'm a very natural,
Go-getter.
Yeah, go-getter and put people together.
Problem solver.
Yeah, so I think that's definitely a strength. Weakness, I would also say that now being confrontation becomes one of my weaknesses as well. Or it causes me problems sometimes. But a weakness, I'm very anxious, very paranoid. Everything I have to overthink it. Like I can't just impulsively do things, and it lands up costing me sometimes. And then I don't know what other weakness I have. I'm sure there's lots more than that. I'd say another weakness. I don't know. Give me some of yours.
Copy paste. Strength, I would say. I don't think I know I'm a natural born leader. I know I'm a problem solver. I am confrontational. Once again, not by choice. Like I will always choose not to have confrontation. But when the time comes,
necessary,
then like I'm not scared of it. Like if we're gonna have a go, I'm definitely not standing back.
Happy to reciprocate.
That's it. I don't necessarily go looking for it. Weaknesses, the ability to overthink things. I'm a perfectionist, which one side is a strength, but on the other side it is a weakness because it's extremely draining. It adds a lot of pressure. Yeah, it adds a lot of pressure to my life because everything has to be perfect. So where you could miss something and be like, well,
that must be very stressful and tiring. Actually.
It is. It's extreme.
Like, I'm a neat person. I like things clean and things like that, but I don't mind if on a Sunday things are a mess or if some things are not like color coordinated. I don't know. OCD is actually very different.
Yeah, so I'm more in the neat and like for instance, my clothes are color coordinated, and they in order of when they were bought, and
oh my god,
things like that.
Okay,
and hangers have like to give you an idea. Like when my clothes is busy being ironed, so my friend when he comes and he irons, he puts it on other hangers because in my cupboard I can walk to and go with where all the empty hangers are hanging, and I'm like, that shirt belongs there, that shirt belongs there, that shirt belongs there, that shirt belongs there.
See, as great as that is, it sounds fucking tiring.
That is.
It's so tiring.
It is. Because my brain almost never switches off. It's like everything in my life gets done for a reason. The way my blinds are folded up or down is for a reason. Like I leave nothing to chance, if I can put it that way. So if I do something and you go, oh, you did that because of that, and I'm like, everything I do is because there's a reason behind it. Everything.
Oh, no, that sounds tiring, actually. But it's also good.
Well, let's put it this way. Get shit done.
Yeah, true.
Get shit done.
I think I'd rather personally have that than be the opposite. And I think I'd rather personally be with someone else that's like that rather than like a messy, dirty person.
Yeah, and like that's another thing. Like I always say to people, you know, like with me, like just an example, if we buy a house and I say we can afford it, you know we can afford it because I've run the numbers
and all the due diligence
10 times, and I've looked at every angle and I've created the worst case scenario in my brain. So if I say we're good to go, we're good to go.
Okay.
That's like the thing, unfortunately.
I'm not sure you must put that on the weakness side then, actually.
You know what? And I will put it on.
It's like a beige flag, maybe.
Yeah.
Not on the weakness or the strength. It's like it's in between.
The problem is, as I said to you, it gets a lot done.
Yeah.
But it makes me maybe slightly highly more strung because I'm always under pressure. I'm always under pressure. Also, part of it causes a lot of my problems in the sense of I want to do everything. Because I'm like, let me do it, then I know it's done correctly. So it's like, you'll be like,
you never relinquish control.
Yes. Because I finished,
listen, are you well rested? It's the sunlight.
I promise you, I'm knackered as we sit here. But like, it's another thing, like, I'll be like, don't worry about making the bed. Why? Because if you make it wrong, I'm going to redo it.
Okay.
So let me just, let me do the bed. Then that way I know. Like a lot of times, like somebody else will make the bed, then I'll be like, I bet you if I take a photo now and I do the bed and I take a photo and I show it to somebody, I'll be like, which one do you think I did? But once again, no, it's just.
I also, there's certain things that like I just can't stray away from in terms of that, and like my bed is one of them, and like my 2 cushions in front go a certain way. And it's just like, if it strays away from that, or if I get in the room and the cushion, that's the first thing I fix. Like I won't carry on with anything. Or if I'm just going to get my sunnies, I'm like, oh wait, I need to push these the way I like them.
Somebody told me hanging my washing the other day, and they were like, your shit is spaced like ruler length apart. And the thing is, I haven't used the ruler. The brain just already knows.
You see, like that I don't need. That I'm like, it's chill, don't need to do that, whatever. But no, that's very tiring. I don't think that's a weakness though. I'm gonna say, don't be hard on yourself. That's not a weakness.
Every house needs one.
Every house needs one of those. No,
okay.
I'll circle back to weaknesses. The definitely have more.
Okay.
And I'd like to be more honest about it. But we can continue and then we can remember
something. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, let's go with a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact about me. Oh, very fun. I go to bed at 8 o'clock. Fun about me. Well, I mean, I think the funnest fact about me is that I'm Serbian.
That is something cool because I don't think I know too many Serbians, if I'm honest. Except for Nemanja Vidic and Novak Djokovic.
Yeah, Vidic and Djokovic, that's one everyone knows. There's Ivanovic as well for that place for Chelsea.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so it seems to be the thing that's always like, that sparks the most interest in people. It always gets the most questions. I've learned that people don't know where the flip Serbia is and that they're not very good at the map of Europe.
I think most people are not very good at the map in general.
No, or like they'll be like, oh, so you're from Slovenia? And I'm like, no, that's not what I said. I'm like, that's not what I said at all. I'm like, I'm from Serbia. Oh, so you're from Bulgaria? I'm like, no, I'm in Serbia. Like, that's the country.
Yeah, you might be from Zambia, but I'm not.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, where's that? I'm like, in Europe. And I'm like, okay. So I'd say the funnest fact about me is that I'm Serbian. It's really the thing that catches people the most.
Okay.
I think it's a fun fact.
No, it is. As I said,
I speak the language, which is really cool.
And once again, that's another thing that I find extremely interesting, or I won't say interesting necessarily as such. Something that impresses me quite a lot is people who can speak multiple languages. Hence the fact that I'm learning all these.
What do they call it? Monolingual or bilingual or whatever.
I haven't even.
Bilingual is 2 languages,
Yeah.
I think, and then monolingual is.
Because mono would suggest one to me, but multilingual.
Oh, maybe.
But
Yeah.
but once again, like I work with an Israeli guy in the UK, and he can speak 7 languages, and I was like,
Wild.
what the fuck?
Wild. My ex was like that. He could speak Hebrew as well. He was from
Jewish.
Israel, yeah. And he could speak like Sotho, Zulu, Afrikaans, I don't know, some other languages. And anything I taught him in Serbian, he got it like first time. I am actually not a languages person. Can't learn languages to save my life. I was just exposed from there, whatever. So it was literally it just is natural to me. Yeah. But otherwise, if I try and learn languages, I was shit at it in school.
Okay. No, as I said, I find it very impressive. That's probably the right thing. It's impressive if you can speak multiple languages.
It definitely is. And as much as I tease my mom and her accents and this and that, it is quite impressive that you can speak another language and function in it. Like I always tease my mom, but on an everyday basis, I don't have to use my Serbian. She has to use English, which is not her first language. She doesn't think in English, dream in English, nothing. And the fact that she has to work every single day and think and do her job and everything in English, it's impressive. Just don't say it to her face.
Now you know.
Fun fact about you.
Fun fact about me. I'm the tallest in my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? You got a short family.
Not reaching for the top shelves exactly, but that's about the only one I can think of right now, if I'm dead honest.
Your height?
5'6'8".
5'6'8".
5'6'8", 168, not 5'6'8". Can you imagine if I was 5'6"?
Well, I'm 5'2",
Okay.
which is 159. I'm not the tallest around.
Okay, so I'm about almost 10 centimeters taller than you. So the Lord knows what I would be in 5 foot, whatever.
So you might actually be like 5'6".
No. I think
that's like 175, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. But I know I'm 168 centimeters. Yeah.
I mean, look, yeah, for a male, you're obviously not the tallest.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
But now, do you have brothers?
I do, but half brother.
Okay.
And he's taller than me.
Okay.
But I don't count
the rest in your family are
yeah. Like my dad's shorter than me, my mom's shorter than me, my sister's shorter than me.
Wild. You're not a tall family at all.
No, my sister is like extremely short.
We are like a happy medium. So we're 4 girls. And my mom is very short. She's like this much shorter than me. And my dad is like 1'8" or 1'8" something. So like 2 of my sisters are 1'68" and 1'75", and then me and the younger one are 1'59", 1'5".
That ain't out of height.
Yeah, literally. If you put all of us in age order, we even go in like heights. So shortest to tallest, literally. Yeah. So yeah, we have a mixture.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. That some people who can reach for the top, some can get to the lower hanging fruit.
But even my dad and his brother, my uncle is like your height, and then my dad is 1'8" something. So they're like also talk and cheese.
And I say,
milkman's child.
You need one to reach for the top, and people who need to get to the bottom.
Yeah. But men in Serbia are actually quite tall.
Okay.
Very tall. Yeah, they're all basketball players. It's a very tall nation.
Yes. What's your big basketball player's name? Come on.
No, I don't know. I don't know that one.
None of Itch, I think, or something like that.
I think Itch for sure.
Yeah, Itch. Yeah, if it's Itch, it's got to be from. So we got that one. Right, bit more of a fun one. Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush.
Tom Cruise.
I'm not even allowed. No way. So literally the other day, me and my friends were discussing like our top 5, and she was like Harry Styles and this one, whatever. It's like your top 5. Who would you do of a celebrity?
Okay, let's go with top 5 then.
I don't even have the 5. I couldn't even answer.
Okay, so give us 3 then. If you can.
I think my top 1 would be Theo James.
God, I never clue you.
So I don't know if you've watched. It's called The Gentleman.
The series. I have started watching it.
Yeah, so it's the main
character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Well, I was talking about fun. That sister from the Ragnarok, I found something about her. I don't know why. When she first arrived, I was like,
no,
she's a little horsey.
So I don't know if it's also her power.
Yeah.
Give her that like, but no, she's
and with pink outfit, she might have been wearing.
Yeah, and a little, yeah. No, but she's, I mean, Yeah, I would kill to have her body.
I guess
So I'd say, yeah, Theo James is definitely one up there. Charlie Hunnam is also a celebrity that I found really good looking. He was in, what's that Barker show? Sons of Anarchy.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, the lead
The leader.
actor. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yes, I don't know exactly who he is.
Yeah. So him.
Also plays in Green Street Hooligans.
Yes.
Yes.
he was in
Okay,
that.
I must say he's quite an attractive man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Thor is, a little bit.
Also, I don't want to be funny. Last night when I was watching this shit, I'm going, this is why Georgie likes this movie. Because this guy's walking around without his top on. This is, because I'm going, this is not such a great movie. But as a girl, I can see, because especially when after the fight, they were flying, and even I'm going, this Ike is fucking involved, eh? So anyway, so then I was like, I think this is why she likes it.
This is why all the girls like
Well, what is the story about? God knows you. Don't know. I don't know what it is.
fighting.
I know he's upset about something about his dad, but because Andrew's got a six pack. Okay, we got this.
It's not any six pack.
No. Hold on. I promise you, when you got up there, I was going, yes, this. And then even his back, I was like,
although, if we bringing it back to real life, dating a man who looks like that is just so flippant unrealistic. They spend all their time in the gym. They'll fight you for the mirror. I actually in real life do not need someone that looks like that.
and all you're gonna have in the house is protein shake.
Yeah, no, and rice cakes.
And they gotta eat at a certain time.
The cakes.
And you gotta eat at this time.
Well, I'm like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
I want to be about
I
semi
eat
then.
pumpkin at the same time every single
Okay.
6 o'clock. I eat my dinner every.
Okay.
And if I stray from that, it makes me mad.
Okay.
Hungry. Yeah, I'm just like, get your life together, get your food done. It's crazy. But we'll circle back to that. What's your top?
Christian Camilleri.
Who's that?
She used to be on the OC, not on the OC, Laguna Beach, firstly. And then she was, it was the OC. And then she had,
Let me look up quick.
Christian Camilleri.
Christian.
Kirsten Camilleri. So, Kirsten Camilleri.
Oh, wait. I know. She's a good looker.
I don't know. She's got a bit of a natural beauty to her, and she's obviously roughly my age. So
she does have that nice natural sun-kissed look.
Yes. Then I would have to go once again a little bit of a weird one. Taylor Swift.
Really?
Taylor Swift. There's just something.
Yeah,
I am.
Okay.
There's just something. She's got a very natural beauty to her.
Okay.
That I like. And more, I guess maybe I like that innocent, although I'm sure she's not as innocent as she looks.
Okay, so clearly you like the blondes.
I generally am a blonde.
Okay.
Blonde. Blondes, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see Taylor Swift coming. I didn't see that coming at all.
And then I've got to think. There's one other one that comes to mind, but I'm just trying to think if there's not a better one. Obviously, I used to be a big Pamela Anderson fan.
I'm
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I also wanted stretch marks on my lips. Like a kid. I think Mick Jagger used to hang around a little bit.
Oh my
but
God.
What is
By the way, what we're doing and how we're judging these people so below the belt.
Yeah, it actually is. Emily, you got a lovely personality too. I just battle to see past some things. But
it's hard to look past them.
So okay, so then the other one, which as I say, as I was trying to find, have you ever watched Dexter? Not.
No.
Dexter's sister Debbie.
Okay,
she's not by I guess the conventional. But there's just something about that woman. With every season, I'm like, yes.
I do like that you didn't choose all the common people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like the supermodels or...
Yeah, literally, you didn't name any supermodels or anything like that, which I think that's quite refreshing, actually.
Yeah, because once again, I do, in a way, I do like a little bit of plain, I don't like overboard. So obviously, I'm not saying I'll go for plain James, but I don't think, but a little bit more natural and...
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
a little bit more done.
No, I get it. There is just something. It is better. You can wake up in the morning, and it will be the same.
And there's not such a vast contrast to who I went to bed. Where are you? What's just out of the microphone?
Did you hear once there was a man that actually sued his wife or something like that? Because where did it happen? But he sued her for that, basically, for like false
Advertising.
advertising or something like that. Because then I don't know, when she took her makeup off and I don't know, clothing or whatever, it was not the same as what she had traded or whatever. And he tried to sue her.
Well, I'm sure he didn't get far. Because the wrong lady rocked up in court. Who's this?
Who the hell are you?
The same chicken fell asleep, buddy. So, okay, so that's the celebrity crushes, okay.
Next one.
Let's go with favorite song of all time.
Wow, this is a hard one. But it's very easy for you.
This is a hard one, but very easy. I'm sort of playing this. I knew you were going to ask this question.
I did not, by the way. So I think one of the main ones that I think I can never get tired of and I think is a really good song is Lana Del Rey's Young and Beautiful.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite songs of all time, I would say. A lot of her shits is actually my favorite, but okay, I'm going to go with of all time song, yeah, Young and Beautiful from Lana Del Rey.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a song I've never skipped. I love the lyrics. It's got a nice vibe. Her voice is beautiful.
So now you give those criteria. It makes my favorite song of all time. Once again, it's very weird. It's very weird.
There doesn't have to be any moral behind it.
No. But just like listen to the criteria you gave. And I'm going, if I had to think of one song like that, and then once again, it's a very weird one. Drops of Jupiter by Train.
Oh, yeah.
When you say the song that I've never skipped, doesn't matter how many times I've heard that song, I won't skip it. I'll always listen to it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that was one of my favorites.
You see?
No, because like most other songs, I'll be like, even like the ones that I really like at the moment, and after a while, I'm like, okay, skip that one. I've heard enough of it. But Drops of Jupiter, if it comes on, another one, Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer.
Okay. Another one I think is Metallica's Nothing Else Matters.
That's also a very good one. Because even Bohemian Rhapsody I skip from time to time.
Yeah, same.
So
you know what actually is? That song has been really overplayed by lots of people, and I skip it a lot actually.
The other thing is it's also very
very eccentric and out there.
long. It's like you really want to take some time out of your day to get through it.
This is long.
And we got time for this. So
It's a long track. It is. I
it's-
absolutely love Lana Del Rey stuff. Like I think she's
she's a chick that says put a record on, man. The one song. Girl, put a record. No, is that
No.
her?
oh wow, that's the next thing you're listening to, Lana Del Rey.
No, they.
But you know what? If you hear some of her stuff,
I know. I know.
she's not a mainstream artist at all.
I-
From what I understand, she actually grew up from money and she just was good at it. So she kind of entered into the space just by oh, well, I can.
Yes.
But she's got such a wide following and her voice is so authentically beautiful and she sings like the blues, really.
I definitely know her and I have heard one of her songs.
Definitely.
I'm sure that song's not as best.
Definitely.
Well, you'll figure it out after this.
Definitely not because I've listened to it. Okay, next.
Okay, this is going to be quite quick and easy because these are more like quick fire ones. White or red wine?
Summer white, winter red.
Okay, so you like both.
Yeah.
Autumn rosé?
No, I won't touch that. No.
Right. Mainly red. But I will dabble with a bit of white in the summer if it's really hot. Lots of ice.
Red wine in summer.
I can.
Really? Damn.
Red wine's always good for me.
I like myself a Chardonnay.
I say I'm not a biggest Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc.
I can't do the Sauv because it's so acidic.
Okay.
So acidic.
Do you get gout?
I don't. That's more of a male thing, but I do get acid and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, once again, I've never had a bad wine, but I don't necessarily prefer a Chardonnay.
We are really spoiled in South Africa though with wine. Our wine is just impeccable here. You can get really good wine in this country for $80.
Yeah.
Cheap as chips.
Cheapest chips. There's another
And
thing.
you, yeah. Rosé?
Yes.
Will you touch rosé?
Certain ones, yeah.
Because I feel like that shit just gives me headaches.
Yeah, I'll just say, when I used to drink, nothing was off limits.
Okay.
You know, like,
God, I saw those videos that you put up of when you used to drink. Firstly, you lost weight
loads.
after not drinking.
Yes. Thanks, Georgie. I appreciate it. You're
I'm not saying you were.
You were actually, you were a fatty.
I didn't like that.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I lost about 17 kilos.
17.
Mm,
Wow.
yeah, I was close to 90 and now I'm 72.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, at your height, 90 is a decent amount. It's a bit of a fatty.
And then order a square meal. Yeah, I know. No, so yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, but that shows you how much calories there actually are in alcohol. Because now I eat ice cream for breakfast.
I wish. I just want the stream to do this. And I'm thinking.
So once again, as I said, so it just does go to show how much calories there. And also the other thing is, once again, I used to be quite a big drinker. I mean, like for me, to have, let's say, 18 brandy and cokes at a braai is not unheard of.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. I'll be dead.
So, you know, you think about 18 glasses of coke. That's a funny thing.
Holy shit, the hangover.
No, I never used to get hangovers.
Oh my God.
Because I was
You must have
literally,
been a menace, actually.
I was, my nickname was Hurricane.
Oh, Lord.
So, because once I get started, then I don't stop. Then, like everyone else will be like, I want to go to bed. And I'm like, I want to go somewhere else.
Oh, no.
We got to go find somewhere. And then, like, if nobody else wants to drink with me, then I just put the music on and I drink by myself.
Oh,
And then,
no.
and then people are like, turn the music down. I'm like, go sleep. And then I turn the music down. And then I'd fall asleep, obviously, on the couch with a glass of red wine. And I'd wake up and I'd be like, there's still red wine lit at 4 a.m. Put it down.
Can you say you were a bit of an alkie?
To a degree, but also not really, because I wouldn't necessarily do it all the time.
And during the day's work?
Nah. So, like, especially during the week in general. In the week in general, up until the Thursday, I would never have a drink.
Okay.
And also I wouldn't drink like that every weekend. But if I got rolling, once I
Very hectic.
they're saying brandewijn net die drinken,
18.
Mm.
Oh my God.
And then there'll be shooters involved.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm starting to understand why you lost a decent amount of weight.
Yeah. Especially seeing that brandy was at the end, brandy was my.
You got into paddle.
Yeah. But that'll make the drinking worse because I had more reason to drink. When I was playing paddle, I was drinking during the week as well. Because if I'm playing on a Tuesday night, we having brandies afterwards.
That did happen to me in the beginning, and I actually gained weight because I was always having like 2 or 3 flying fish afterwards. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's way too much. So now during the week, if I play paddle, I'm like, don't want to drink, just have water. Anyway, still haven't lost the weight though.
Well, I don't think I've seen you. I think you've always been the same since I've met you. So
Well, at least.
I think that's a good thing. I haven't picked up weight and I'm going, I'm going like this.
Summer.
But yeah.
Okay.
Favorite song we got. If you were on birthday, what would your final meal be?
Ooh, what a goodie. Probably steak. I love red
Okay.
meat. I don't know how bad it is for you. And
Says you.
I don't know.
The
like,
vegetables.
Yeah. But you know, obviously I know it's harder to digest and this and that. There's like so many things about red meat. But I fucking love it. I love red meat.
Okay. Steak and?
What would I have with the steak?
Well, it's a meal. Sorry.
Fried onions, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Love me some fried onions. And probably like mash or cream spinach. Definitely those, yeah.
Okay. Copy paste. Serious. Steak and mash would be my final meal.
Oh yeah, something about mash.
Only difference is instead of fried onions, I'd have onion rings.
Also a goodie. Also, yeah.
So, okay.
Good onion ring is power.
So now, top 5 movies of all time.
I don't know if I'm the correct person to ask this. I've barely watched real movies.
I'm sure you've watched 5 movies, so
Okay, my favorite movie
yes.
is The Great Gatsby.
Okay.
That's like my favorite movie ever. I would say The Boondock Saints.
Okay, I've seen that as
That
well.
was also a really good movie. Let me think about the other ones.
Okay. Mine has to be the first 2 Bad Boys, both of them.
yeah.
Also, something else I watched over. Horrible Bosses 2.
I love all of those actors.
Also, especially the crazy one, Dale. He's like, and I must say, Jason Bateman, I like his humor.
I also do. It can be so dark.
Yeah.
So good.
Please stop using my name over the radio. I'm just gonna leave them. No, I'm not, because they'll just
It's like it's an insult.
yeah. Snatch.
I haven't watched that.
That is a really good movie. That is a really good
watch
movie.
that.
Have you watched Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels?
I've never even heard of it.
It's part of the trilogy.
Oh.
Layer Cake, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and Snatch. The same actors.
Okay.
The same actors, just in different.
Didn't even know about it.
Go watch it, and
Okay.
it's if you like The Gentleman, it's the same producer.
Same vibe.
It's the same.
Oh.
It's exactly the same vibe as well. It's the
Okay.
same producer, Guy Ritchie.
Oh, yeah, Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go watch that.
And as I said, Brad Pitt's in Snatch. Jason Statham is in all of them except Layer Cake. Layer Cake has Craig. Who was the James Bond? Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, yes,
He's good actors. Yeah.
yeah, and no, and it's funny as well.
So you're putting those 3 in your list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, not Layer Cake.
Okay.
But Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking. So I got the
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking
Smoking
Barrels. That's a mouthful.
yeah, but it's literally, I promise you, it's quite easy watching, but it's got that British humor.
Yes.
And yeah. Anyway,
I feel like mine. We're so like, and then you came in with these movies, action packed things.
Oh, I don't know if Horrible Bosses is all that action packed, but
Yeah.
but also a lot of my stuff has got comedy in it as well. So it's more like
I know,
action
I
comedies.
need to watch.
Because so yeah, as I say, Bad Boys both are like action, but it's comedy. Horrible Bosses, not so much action, but comedy.
Yeah.
And then Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch,
Also action,
but with comedy.
funny.
Mm.
Okay. I don't know what my other 3 are, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
We'll
think about those. Think about those and get
I
back
do
to
want
me.
to watch that now.
So right then, let's go with pet peeves.
Eating off my plate.
Is it like,
Oh, or like if I'm preparing a meal and my sister does this to me all the time, and obviously we live together, I make the meals every day at home. And like I'll be cutting up stuff, or if you grate cheese, whatever, and someone comes past and picks at it. I can't even explain to you how mad it makes me. Like I'll literally swear at you. It makes me so mad. Or she'll literally just take her own fork and then like lean across the table and take something off my plate, and I'm like, oh, don't do that.
okay, so in one way, I might piss you off a little bit because, like, I'm that person, like, especially if there's like we buy a rotisserie chicken from Woolworths and you're busy cutting it up, I'll like go and get the drumstick while I'll be like,
I'll fuck you up.
nobody's having this.
No.
I'll-
God. no.
But the other side is I won't eat off your plate
Okay.
because it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine where, like the thing that I hate the most is, why don't you order this and I'll order that and then we share? And I'm like, no, order something that you want because I'm ordering what I want and I want all of it.
So that doesn't bother me. If we go somewhere new and I'm like with a friend and she's like, you know what, I want the rib burger, but we also want to try the chicken burger. Then I'm like, cool, let's both get the burgers. We cut in half and go half. Like, I'll do things like that. But don't just grab something out my plate. I'll shit myself. I cannot handle it.
You see, for me, it's a case of I'm ordering what I want. What you're ordering now you want to share. And I'm going, no, then really nice or fancy that.
I do have moments like that where I'm like, I like to eat here. I like what I want here. I won't be ordering that. We won't be sharing. I like this meal here.
And I'm just, because I just always feel like the pressure's on me now. Oh, so you want that? And I'm going, I don't quite fancy that. But now we've agreed to share.
Yeah, I'm happy with
I'm
my meal.
so I'm going to give away half of my shit and then I got to take yours, which I don't really, I wouldn't have asked for. But anyway, but also like I'm not somebody. Like also when somebody keeps, and that makes me even more mal. Fucking was on my plate eating my stuff, and then doesn't finish theirs. Then I'm like, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on here. You fucking filled up on my side. I'm starving. What's going on here? And now, there you go. You fucking left all of it. And the worst is, we're taking him for the takeaway, but we're never going to eat it again. Then I'm like, that's another thing. I'm like, why take a takeaway if you're not going to eat it? Then leave the food, or take the takeaway, give it to the car guard.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
I'm like, I look at it, I go, you're not going to eat that in the morning. No. Next day.
Doesn't touch it.
I fucking should have given it to the car guard.
I don't know. There's just something about like when I'm preparing a meal, like the kitchen is just like my sacred space. I love it. It's like therapeutic to me. But I'm also now calculating in my head, right? When I make, I'm making sure I got enough this, or whatever. And like sometimes it'll happen that like I'm making a meal. I'm like, oh, I really want to make salad. I forgot to buy cucumber, but I have this much left. You know what? For one salad will actually be enough. And then someone will come and like grab 2/3. I'm like, oh, fuck you.
Now we're having fingers.
I hate it.
There's lots of shit.
It's my sister mainly that does this, and she does it to all of us.
Okay.
She has entitlement over everyone's plate. Like she'll literally just be like, "Oh, I want to try that," and I'm like, "Do you just lean over the table to try this person's food as well? You are unhinged." No.
Whose child are you?
And it's a different story. Sometimes I have something incredible, and I'm like, "Guys, you need to try it."
Yeah.
And I'll like cut pieces. I was like, "Really tried it, really good." Don't just
yourself.
pour it. Yeah.
You know, when you were saying that now, I sort of had that scene from the Titanic where obviously everyone's pushing for the lifeboats. And the guy, that guy's saying, when your sister comes and the other food in the kitchen, that guy's saying.
Oh my God. So that's basically. Have you ever seen Friends, the sitcom?
Yeah.
It's that, you know, that scene where he goes, Joey doesn't share food.
Yeah.
That's me.
I know this said.
What's your pet peeve?
Inconsideration.
Inconsideration, yeah.
People who are inconsiderate, whether it be with the music being extremely loud at a really bad time of the evening. Talking about it. Or whether it be
past the camera, judges.
Yeah. And talking about inconsideration, yeah. It's an abundance. Or people that don't stop at a stop sign or people that just go through a stop sign when it's not their turn to go. It's like that. Right.
Wow.
Then I'm like, so you think your time is more valuable than mine? So it's my right to go, but you just decided, oh well, I'm in a hurry, so I'm going.
So how are you with taxis then?
Well, no, me. I guess it's very much for it. No, not really, but no. I'm not good. And for instance, another thing, which is sort of more become a thing recently.
Okay.
If you say we are leaving at 10 o'clock, we best be leaving at 10 o'clock. Okay? Don't then be coming going, can we stay another half an hour? No, we cannot. We said 10 o'clock.
No, man. You see it.
10 o'clock is 10 o'clock.
Let alphabets.
Because I'm like, the point being is I feel like you're stringing me along. And that's the thing. And then at 10:30, 15 more minutes. And then at 11 o'clock, okay, I'm paying the bill. And then
now, are you with said person?
Yeah.
Or are you somewhere else waiting for them?
No, I'm with said person. So the thing is, like, I'm saying, look, I'd like to go. And you're like, okay, half an hour. Okay, cool. Half an hour. Half an hour later, I would just stay another half an hour. Then I'm like,
so I don't mind if it's that we're already somewhere, unless it's like that I really want to go. But the inconsideration that I can't handle is people being late. Like, I'm a pretty punctual person. When I say punctual, it's like, if it's a big birthday and I told you I'll be there by 7 and I'm there by 7:15, I'm like, we're within those acceptable time frames, right? But like, every single one of my friends is so late for everything. But when I say late, they're like 2 hours late. Inconsiderate, rude late. And then sometimes I'll lecture them and I'll be like, are you guys fucking kidding me? Like, this is so rude. Like, it kills me. Absolutely kills me.
especially if you are also waiting to eat.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'll give you an example. The other night I was at CDM. Now we're waiting for friends of mine. Meantime, they're inside. Just as it gets to a point where eventually I'm like, okay, let's just order Because there's no chance.
To be honest, probably always looked like that rude person. But my friends, okay, at least all know it now because I eat by a certain time. I like to eat early. If you have not gotten there by the 7 o'clock that you said, I'm ordering.
Okay.
Like, I'm ordering. I'm not waiting for you and your dog and your this and your whatever that you rock up at 8:30 and then I must eat. It's not happening. But now they all know it. They're like, oh, yeah, Georgie probably ate already. I'm like, yep, I did. I cannot with you people. Like,
You did it to yourself.
yeah. But they're so late. All of them. All
Okay.
of them.
Well, I think
My sister literally teased me the other day and she was like, how did you land up with friends that are so late when you're punctual? And I was like,
opposite,
anyways, don't be late.
especially in certain areas. It's always a good idea.
Yeah.
So, so I think we'll leave it for the questions now because I see we've reached our time limit.
Mhm.
So now we have to go into what is the next movie I need to watch.
Okay, I think you should then just tackle the Iron Man.
Okay, the Iron Man.
think that-
Should I start with the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'll
I
do.
think with Iron Man, you need a bit of his backstory
Yes,
as to
Tony
how he
Stark.
got into all of that, yeah.
I've got a really good idea, but I will start with that one.
Mm.
Following
There's
it
like a
at the beginning.
medical thing as well and
Okay.
whatever. So I think they definitely start at number 1. Again, if you started at like number 3, it'd be the same as Ragnarok. You'd get the concept,
Yep.
but this is a much nicer one to get the backstory because he's human.
Okay.
So yeah, I
Mm.
think let's
I
do the
think
Iron Man.
I'm getting a feeling Iron Man's going to be more up my alley.
Definitely.
I think
'Cause
so.
It's more of that, like,
Logical.
brilliant,
Yeah.
billionaire, creative technology, whatever.
Okay, cool.
What am I watching?
Devil's Door.
Is that about the Krugerstall killers?
Yes.
Okay, wait. So quickly, interesting fact, right? In my past life, where I used to work for a psychologist and we used to do like reports for the Road Accident Fund and whatever. And it turned out that she was actually an expert witness in the case. So every day that I was at work, she would tell us what's going on in the courtroom and, because she was an expert witness for the child. Well, at the time that the killings were happening, she was a minor, the daughter.
Yes.
But obviously when the court case was going on, she was an adult. So my boss was the expert witness for the child, for the minor.
Okay. So a friend of mine was the insurance investigator that investigated when, remember, I don't know if you know, but they obviously burned somebody in a car.
Yes.
So he's actually in the documentary.
Oh.
Yeah. Because because he's from Discovery. So he was doing the insurance investigation, and he was like, okay, so who are you of this guy that died? And why would he be leaving all the money to you? This guy, wouldn't he leave it to his wife? And by the way, where is his wife? And
I didn't even know about that part.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Okay, so
I'll watch that definitely.
cool.
I just only know about the daughter because we would sit in the boardroom and we debate, like, what did she say here? What do we think here? Do we think that the child actually has a leg to stand on here or whatever? It was a lot of up and down because she had so much fear embedded in her and she was made to do these things. But at the same time, at the age of 15 or 16, she was killing people. So it was like, well, she wasn't killing people. She was like the accomplice or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
It's a very moral dilemma. And we go back to like the Mormons or whatever, and like just being brainwashed and scared does make you do stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, but I am going to watch it actually again.
Okay.
Well, not again. I've never watched it.
Yeah. Once again, it's something that once you watch it, you go, this shit's happening like in Krugerstall. It's not far from here.
No, that's
Not far from here.
on the road.
There's no risk. Like,
Yeah.
An
hour away.
And the scariest part is some of the stuff that happens, you are like, yes.
They were also like a culty vibe or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
not like
It was a cult.
yeah, cults seem to run the world. They said it's girls, but I think it's cults.
And well, that one was a woman running a cult.
Yeah.
So, the mastermind.
Old Celeste.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, so I'll watch that. You're gonna watch Iron Man.
Yep. Give me a song because I listened to yours.
Oh, how did you-
I really enjoyed it. So as I said, so the coffee shop one, like my coffee club,
Coffee Club. Yeah.
made me think of like almost like Billy Joel. Because the piano man
Yes,
is like
yes,
this is so and so,
Yeah.
and he
Like
really
telling the story.
of each character and what their stories are. So I found that one quite and very entertaining. And I heard like a lot of people that were like, I'm going, I have a friend like that. I have a friend like that. I have a friend like that.
I think there's in one of the songs he says, one is Zambuca and one is the Flame. And me and my sister call each other that.
Okay.
Yeah, we say like,
Are you Zambuca?
yeah. I think maybe I'm the Flame actually.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's like it's two best friends or something, and he's like, one is Zambuca, one is the Flame, and like, we always call each other that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that, and then obviously the one with the Toyota and the Land Rover. And
best
so,
advice.
yeah, I
I
must say,
absolutely love his shit, and
I'm
it's
not-
like it's light and breezy.
it is. It's a very like easy listening, if I
Very
can put it that way.
yeah.
So
Did you listen to Kariba?
I did. There's a bit of a Venga Boys
Yeah,
vibe first.
actually, yeah.
A bit of a Venga Boys vibe too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's that song? We going to Ibiza?
going to Kariba. Yeah. And then I think, yeah. So now I gotta think a song for you for this week to listen to. Have you ever listened to? I'm sure you must have. Matchbox 20. Not.
Wait, what are some of their songs?
Real World.
Make him sing.
Yeah.
Give me one. Let me.
3 a.m.
So it's called Matchbox
20. And
Song is 3 a.m.
3 a.m. So
Okay.
it's about being awake at 3 a.m. and things like that.
Okay.
So maybe let's start with 3 a.m.
Okay.
because it's quite a catchy vibe. Yeah. So Matchbox 20, 3 a.m.
Okay. And I think you should go listen to some Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey,
You gotta go listen to Young and Beautiful.
Young and Beautiful.
Okay. Perfect.
Lana Del Rey, Young and Beautiful. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
cool.
Awesome.
Okay,
And on that note,
keep it classy.
see you next week.